This video will briefly go over data customization types. To edit data customizations, you'll come up to Settings, Customization section, and Data Customizations. There are company and book data customizations. The first template type is task. To create a new task template level, click this New Task Template button. It will pop up with the same pop-up you see on the Task tab. You can assign a priority level, label, assign to due date, and email if you want to attach an email template or a prompt. Once you create the template, it will save in the list. To access this template, you can go to Tasks, create a new task, select the Apply Task Template. You'll select the template you've created, and it will automatically populate the title, description, and the assigned fields. The next template type are for notes. To create one, you'll select the black button. You can name it and add the content. So if you're repeatedly filling out the same information in notes, then you could standardize the structure a little bit more using a note template. For example, you could do name, fun fact, important message, or any other information that you want to make note of. You can add attachments such as uploading a file or attaching to a drive, and you can also insert a variable. So if you always wanted to take note of, for example, the date, you could insert the current date for when that note was created. Then you'll click Create to save that note template. To access this, you will go back and into the Client view and on the Notes tab. From here, you'll click Add Note, and you'll see right here, Apply Note Template. So I'll apply that test. You can see it automatically populates with the fields from my note template that I can then go in and edit further and create the note. The next template type are email templates. To create one, again, you click the New Email Template button. You'll name the template, example. You'll add the subject line for the email, example, email. And then you will type whatever content you want to have in your email. I would recommend inserting variables when you are sending emails to make them a little bit more personalized. For example, you could say hi, and then you want to insert their first name. So for this example, it explains what exactly a leader first name is. So if it's John and Jane, it always uses the legal first name, never the preferred name. Then you can type the content of your email. Thank you for meeting, and create that template. Once it's saved, you'll get a list of email templates below, and you can always go in and edit them later. Email templates are really useful for automations. If we go back and scroll down to automations, I have an automation to automatically send a birthday email. In order to utilize your template, you will go down to the email content section where we can expand, and you have two options. One, to use an email template, or to write your own email. You can search through your email templates through the search bar or scrolling, and this will pull up the template that you have saved in settings. So now you can click Done and Publish Changes. So this is how you can utilize email templates in automations. The last template type is Mail Merge. Mail Merge fills a Word template with each household's data and combines the results into a single Word document you can print and mail. Use it for client letters, envelopes, mailing labels, and any printed correspondence. In order to use it, that you can click the Upload Template button. Here you'll choose your file and name it. An important thing to note is that in your Word document, type merge fields exactly as they're shown in the merge fields reference down below. You should include the brackets when you're typing it in. This is so the fields from Slant will be correctly migrated to your Word document in the right place. If you're ever unsure what that variable will look like, if you hover over the eye, it will show you an example. There are two places that you can find mail merge within Slant to utilize these capabilities. First, you can bulk select, and in this black bar on the three dots, it will give you the option to mail merge. You'll then choose your template, and it will give you a download with the information filled on those Word docs for those households. If you just want to go into an individual household, you can do so and access mail merge in the top right, three dots, and mail merge, and same process. Now I will be going over structure and workflows. So the first type are custom fields. This is any data that you want to keep track of across all households, projects, persons, etc., that is not in the default fields in Slant. So to create one, you'll come up here and click New Custom Field. This is where you can name it or describe what the field information will contain, such as alma mater. You'll pick an object, which is where the custom field will live. So household, person, contact, business, opportunity, or project. And then the field type, which we have lots of different field types you can select. For this one, it will just be text, and you'll click Create Field. Once you save them, you can always go in and edit or delete them. So I will show you where this alma mater custom field will live. We go back out and go to the household page. You will see that now you can filter for that custom field. You can also add it as a column within the client view, and you can also view it in the household in the Overview tab, Custom Fields. Next data customization workflow are pipelines. These are pipelines within opportunities. So we have company-wide and book-specific pipelines that you can create. We defaulted to 3. If you wanted to edit any of the ones that Slant has automatically created, you'll click this button. You'll select who it applies to, rename it, rename the stages, AI auto update, or custom fields that you have associated with this pipeline. To create a new pipeline, you'll select this black button, name it, click who it applies to, if it's company or book, and create pipeline. Now, to view this pipeline, you'll go back into opportunities. Now you can see the recruiting, prospect, and then the other example that we created. The next type are for nudges. So you're able to filter nudges for different views on your Home tab. It defaults to none, show all nudges to everyone, which basically means that everybody is seeing the same nudges. You can also filter for lead advisor. So if I select this, if I go back to the home page where nudges lives, I now see my own personal nudges for clients where I'm the lead advisor, but I can also view all nudges as well by toggling up here. The last structure and workflow are meeting types. We have 6 default meeting types that you are not able to edit. However, if you have a meeting type that you would like to add, you can simply click Add Meeting Type, give it a name, Then describe the meeting to the AI so that it can automatically label that meeting correctly. You can use keywords such as a title of a specific meeting that you want to be labeled or topics that you talk about. Then you'll click Save. You can always archive the meeting types by simply clicking Archive. And you can move them up and down so that in the list they will appear higher up. You can utilize meeting types in the Meetings tab and then select the meeting type from the drop-down. So this video went over all data customization types and their use cases.